Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Dino Crisis 2 for the PlayStation 1. Now, as the title pretty much blatantly suggests, this is a sequel to the original Dino Crisis game, which also came out for the PS1. In fact, I think this game came out only about a year after the first one did. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. But, this is one of my favorite games from the PlayStation 1 back during the day. As much as I love the original Dino Crisis, I just always had a blast with playing this game. I played this game several dozen times over the years, so I'm very familiar with the game, its mechanics, and how to basically play it at least decently competently overall. So, no blind Let's Play on this, I'm afraid. But as for the specifics of this game and its story and what exactly is going to be different about from the first game, well, I'll just let the game do all the talking and showing for me. So we're just going to go ahead and just jump right on into it. But instead of me playing normal, I'm going to make this interesting and probably absolute hell for me starting out. And play this on hard mode.
One year has passed since the third energy incident. Dr. Kirk's research on third energy has been taken over by a government agency, and massive research has begun at a base somewhere in the Midwest. However, in their pursuit of immediate results, they have failed to take the necessary precautions, and once again, an accident has occurred.
Shocker.
This time, the entire research base, military institution, and a small town close by have disappeared. In their place, there now lies a jungle from another time.
May 10th, 2010. I'm about to step through a gate into another time. Or maybe it's another world. I'm being sent in with other members of TRAT. Our mission? To rescue 1,300 survivors and collect data on the Third Energy Project.
Hey Sarge, where do you want this? Did you organize a transmission on this GPS? There's something wrong. Hey. Huh?
Another motherfucking T-Rex. I think you angered it.
So, this is the Cretaceous way of welcoming guests, huh? Not exactly the red carpet treatment.
There's no response.
I'm pretty sure my team's all right. There's more than 1,000 survivors. Let's get moving. Now, hold on. What was your name again? Hey!
The ivy's wrapped around the door. It won't open. Let's try the door over there.
Getting a couple audio
Oh,
glitches
come
and voice
on.
dialogue.
Didn't they teach you how to open a door at SWORD training? Here, I'll show you. Watch this.
Yeah. That weapon definitely suits a Trat member. But I prefer to go in this way. See ya, Mr. Barbarian.
Hey, the name's Dylan. Call me that when you need some help, okay?
You know, Regina, after he went to the trouble of opening a pathway for you, I mean, why go another way when the pathway he just opened was already, well, made open? Looks like his torso's been ripped. He must have died a while ago. Like, don't be a pain, Regina. It's become all red from rust. It is empty. It's electronically locked. You may be able to short it with Regina's stun gun. So, those of you who checked out my Let's Play of the first Dino Crisis game, well, I'm sure you guys are all immediately noticing a big difference here from the last game. We are in pre-rendered backgrounds, similar to classic Resident Evil games. And that's not the only difference that we're going to be seeing as far as gameplay is concerned. Well, am I just repeating myself now? I think I am. So let's check out this support file before moving on. This file contains a few pointers which may help you in the beginning of your mission, especially when you become lost or stuck. Trat Headquarters. Extinction points. When you kill your enemy, you will earn points called extinction points. In this mission, you will buy ammo, weapons, health recoveries, and other items using these extinction points. It is important for a smooth and successful mission that extinction points be earned efficiently. However, extinction points won't do you any good unless you use them. We recommend equipping yourselves with the most powerful weapon whenever possible. Combo. When you kill an enemy, points earned will be displayed on the screen. If you succeed in killing additional enemies while the points are being displayed, your credit rate increase rate will go up. This is called a combo. This is an important technique you should learn to use. Combat technique. By pressing the R1 button, you can move about in a firing stance. You can even change from target to target by pressing the L1 button while holding down the R1 button. Equipment. The following items will be shared by everyone on the team. Health recovery items, key items, extinction points, main and sub-weapons with an exception of a few. During your mission, you may come across instances where you cannot carry any more health recovery items. In these situations, you should use the unnecessary recovery items which will make space, allowing you to carry another item. So I'm sure some of you are deducing from having just read this. This is kind of basically going to be more geared towards an action arcade type of experience compared to the survival horror experience that the first game offers. So, if you were coming into Dino Crisis 2 expecting more of the same kind of gameplay from Dino Crisis 1, I'm sorry, but you're going to be very disappointed. So, we got our shotgun right here. Our attack is 30, speed is 70, and range is 70. It shoots scatter shots, capable of shooting enemies both close range and wide range. And we have our machete as our sub-weapon. Attack 10, speed 100, and range 90. Large knife, used to slash close-range enemies and distance yourself from them. And then we have our recovery items. A hemostat. Stops the bleeding, but will not recover your health. And a med pack S. It will recover your health only by a little. And pack M. It will fully recover your health, but not stop the bleeding. Now, those of you familiar with my Let's Play of the first game will no doubt be thinking, are there med pack L's in this game? And the answer is yes. They'll do the exact same thing as the med pack M, but they'll have the anti-bleeding healing capacities of the hemostat. So it's basically your best healing item right next to this thing, the resuscitation pack. You can return to life with your health fully restored. These act as like a second layer of continues that you can have. And obviously, if you're trying to go for a decent rank at the end of the game, I'm not in this case because I'm just going to take my time with this. It's important to have these on you at all times in case something goes wrong. So that way when you do die, it won't count. You won't have to use an actual continue and thus have it count against you in your total score at the end of the game. Yeah, spoiler alert. There are game rankings that you can earn at the end of the game, similar to the first game, and well, again, also classic Resident Evil games. So, one of the things I have to worry about since I chose hard mode is that I can only, if I were playing this on normal mode, each item slot would allow me to hold 2 of each item listed here. So, since I'm playing this on hard mode, I can only hold 1 item at a time per item slot. 1 M-Pack M, 1 M-Pack S, and so on and so forth. So I have half the total possible healing item space that I would have if I were playing on normal mode. So I got to be wiser with how I use my healing items. And that's not the only thing I have to worry about. Like, enemies will hit harder, they're more vicious, etc., etc. So hard mode is not something you should play if you're not familiar with the game, because trust me, you jump into this game playing hard mode without having at least played the game on normal at least once, the game will kick your ass. I can practically guarantee it. Now let's go on ahead and move forward. I really like the look of the pre-rendered backgrounds in this game, because the world is just great looking. And we got a raptor. Yep, I'm surrounded. Okay, get down here. Up, 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 up. Too slow. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Ah, crap. Well, I won't be getting a no damage bonus, that's for sure. Yeah, these fuckers hit hard on hard mode. Alright, I'm gonna have to use one of this. I was trying to aim for the other one. Let's take the med pack. Since I played. Okay, let's just go ahead and use this up. At this rate, I'm going to run out of ammo very quickly, so I'm just going to run on ahead. dinosaurs. This is going badly. There. Wasn't registering my quick turn input for a second. Please stop. Stop! Yeah, this is definitely a game I can afford to have any issues with here. It's my game. It's my gamepad, so I'm probably gonna have to use a different one for this particular game. That's why I'm having this issue at all right now. Come on! Fuck! God damn it! Yeah, no. I'm changing to something different. Okay, I swapped out my Logitech F310 with the wireless Logitech F710 instead. I'm going to use this for now until I can get a replacement for the F310. Yeah, I'm just going to wait until I get a replacement for the wired version, because that's what I typically like to use on the PC. Wireless version is pretty good too. I just prefer to use it with one of my Raspberry Pi setups. Hopefully, this thing won't give me any issues while I'm using it. That. Best way to build up combos, but well, I got very bare bones basic weapons set up at the moment. This me. There we go, we got a no damage bonus. Just what I needed. Down 18 freaking shells. Believe me, I want to fight them, but, well, I'm running out of ammo. Can't afford to pick a fight that I'm not well prepared for.
are you? Are you one of the survivors?
I don't think he's up for a conversation, Dylan.
Don't run away! Come out! We came here to rescue you!
One thing I really like about the cutscenes compared to previous Dino Crisis games and even, well, all classic RE games is that the character models actually move naturally. Like, they don't wave their arms and hands in weird robotic motions while they're just chatting or doing whatever and just standing still, just standing still. No, the characters actually move. Somewhat realistic, at least as realistically as graphics like these can render. We got a Dino file. The file contains data collected by the military about the dinosaurs that live in this world. Velociraptor. Meaning Swift Caesar. Length 4.8 meters. Height 1.8 meters. Observation records. We originally thought of dinosaurs were just slow and dumb reptiles. Yeah, one things that you guys should probably keep in mind here is I don't know who was in charge of the translation of this game, but it's when it comes to some of the notes and stuff like that you'll notes and files that you'll occasionally find in the game, it looks like they're generally of lower quality compared to what you would find in the first Dino Crisis game. But at least you can still understand what they're saying, what they're trying to get across. So it's not, the English isn't that broken. But yeah, just forgive the grammatical errors that we're inevitably going to see more and more of, because this is not going to be the only instance we're going to see this. We soon realized this wasn't true at all. The Velociraptor proved us all wrong. The claws on each foot is sharp as a blade, providing for a powerful slash, making them a killing machine. The long hard tail is used as a balance when running in high speeds. However, it is also used as a weapon. Their tail whip is so powerful that it can shatter bones. Oh no, I've been tail whipped plenty of times in the first Dino Crisis, and Regina's bones never got shattered then. Combat notes. When and if you should encounter them, never show your back to them. The moment you start running away, you become prey to them. I think they mean a prey to them. No soldier has come back alive running away from them. Yeah, well, they're not me. The basic rule in this world is to fight. The raptors are the most prosperous carnivorous dinosaurs in this world. There live different flocks in various areas. Their behavior and endurance are not all similar, but they all have one thing in common. Speed. They are fast. It is best not to use heavy weapons. Also, on very rare occasions, there have been encounters of blue raptors reported. Their attack and toughness are said to be Ultra Raptor level. Go hunt them down if you dare to claim yourself as a real hunter. Well, eventually I'm going to do just that. Remember the blue raptors that I encountered in Dino Crisis 1? They're in this game as well, and well, they're tanks in raptor form. I'm not exaggerating. So this is our second weapon we can get as Dylan, the solid cannon, and we obviously have a ways to go before I can acquire enough points to afford that thing. So for now, I'm just going to reload my shotgun ammo. You purchase ammunition in this game, and you can also use some of the points you get here to increase your ammo capacity. You also use these terminals to buy tools and also to save your game, which I will do right now. So what I'm going to do before we move on is I'm going to try and grind a bit for extinction points, and also show you a little bit more about how the game plays. especially as you kill more and more dinosaurs in specific areas. So let me see. Okay, I don't think I'll need to get any more healing items. So what I will get, actually, you know what? I will buy a med pack L, and for my magazine, I'm going to increase my ammo capacity by 200 rounds. So we're going to spend 7,000 points here. Now we got 300 rounds. Save again, since I went ahead and got those things changed. Okay. I'm back, and I'm 3 times as more armed as I was before. So we're going to go back this way, and we're going to start grinding a bit. Because I want to get the solid cannon before I move on from this water tower area. You can also get counter bonuses if you need to attack these dinosaurs mid-attack. But that's pretty dangerous, and I wouldn't normally go out of my way to get counter bonuses because, well, these dinosaurs are always on top of you, and it's just better just to let the counter bonuses occur naturally as you're already trying to fend them off, like I am now. Because sooner or later, they're going to attack you. And once they do, then as long as you're pointing your gun at them when they're charging at you or jumping at you or whatever, you'll eventually get a counter bonus anyway, no matter what. Ah, you fucker! There's my no damage bonus for this area. Typically, it's best to aim to kill, to get a combo of at least 10 dinosaurs in an area. In order to get your damage bonuses, or at least like 8 or 9, depending. As soon as you figure out what's the best combo to get for specific monsters in the area before moving on to the next, in order to, you'll eventually figure out how to get the biggest no damage bonuses. Back down here. Okay, we got 6,000 points. Actually, no, you don't need to kill them all in combo. You just gotta make sure you kill at least a certain amount of them before you can get no damage bonus. The combo just helps expand your score with each 6,000. Important thing, just do your absolute hardest to not get hit by these things as you're trying to string up combos and no damage bonuses. Because as long as you can do that, you'll be able to build up points very quickly. Yeah, just be careful as you're navigating certain areas because they like to jump out of your line of sight. Just keep a general idea of the layout of each map as you're moving through each screen, each pre-rendered screen. Because, well, you gotta account for the little collision detection walls that they build around some of these areas. Basically, if it looks like there's a corner nearby, pretend like it's an actual physical corner that you can interact with, because you can. You can collide into it and stuff, rather than a fully 3D rendered area. Okay, I'm just going to reload a bit. Alright. Another thing to keep in mind as you're going through the vast majority of areas in each area is sooner or later, as you're grinding, you're gonna run out of enemies in specific areas to kill, and so the areas will become uninhabited over time. At least for certain portions of the game. As you go further along in the game's story, sooner or later dinosaurs will eventually spawn in certain areas again, so you can go backtrack and go hunting in those areas again if you wish. But eventually, you're gonna all die, and you're gonna have to go find dinosaurs elsewhere to kill if you want to keep farming for more points. Sooner or later, the velociraptors are going to die out in this area, and they're just going to stay the fuck away. Because, well, when you smell an obvious death zone nearby, if you were a vicious predator in the wild, I would stay the fuck away too. Go. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, this game was one of my favorite games to play as a kid back during PS1 days because, well, back during my elementary school days, I was a huge Dino nut. I still have love for the old prehistoric lizards. Every now and then I get an inkling to look into those beauties again. But besides just, you know, satisfying my craving for, you know, dinosaur or whatever. This game was just a freaking blast for me to play because, well, going to town on these dinosaurs like I am right now is surprisingly fun as long as you grow used to how to play the game and get skilled at it. Okay, move down. Another piece of advice I am gonna give you is try not to kill every single enemy in an area. If you're trying to squeeze as many points out of specific areas as you can before you inevitably kill all the dinosaurs in said area, because sooner or later, when you're in a specific area like I am right now, if you just keep killing and killing and killing, dinosaurs are going to stop coming. Like, I think when it comes to raptors, for example, typically the number that most areas spawn is like around between 25 and 30, if memory serves. And the only way you're going to get more raptors to come back in is if you just leave and re-enter the area. But eventually, of course, like I was saying before, the dinosaurs are just going to stop appearing eventually altogether as well. So yeah, if you're trying to get as many air points out of an area as you can, just try not to kill every single one. Just try to keep in mind the amount of, okay, I got only 2,000 this time instead of 6,000. That sucks, but that's okay, that's workable. We can make this work. thing I suppose you can just do is just simply watch me play it. You'll learn. You can pretty much learn whatever you need to do from that, I suppose. 'Cause like I said, I played this game enough times throughout my life here where I'm pretty reasonably confident at it, as long as I'm not dealing with a faulty controller like what I was dealing with earlier. I think I might have killed them all in this specific area. They're not showing up. Pretty sure that the dinosaurs would have kept coming at me a little bit more than that. There you go. Come at me, buddy. Buddies. I know you're all out there. Scared of you. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that little save spot and reload my ammo. All right. I also hope that those of you watching have a decent tolerance for grind fests like this, because this is pretty much the vast majority of the gameplay, really. Especially as you're trying to, you know, get stronger of your arsenal, as it were. And hey, I got enough points to get my second weapon now, so I can now show you guys something a little new. So let me just go ahead and save real fast. Although I wonder if I can get more. Let me look. Let me check the cartridge. Okay, I'm just gonna hold off on the cartridges for now. Because this is definitely a weapon here that, well, I love using, and I will admit, it's a bit of a cheap weapon, especially early on, but my excuse is I'm playing hard mode, and, well, they give it to you right at the beginning. So, clearly they have no issue letting you use it early on whatsoever. Yeah, see? The dinosaurs are gone in this area. So, I think the pre-rendered background is loading slower than usual. I wonder if it has something to do with shadow play. Well, I hope it's not proving to be an annoyance with you guys. But anyway, you're going to see why this weapon is cheap here soon enough. Okay, there's no more raptors in this area too, it seems. Oh, I forget. Did I, Okay, good. I reloaded my shotgun. I just wanted to double check, make sure that I didn't forget to do that. Hello. Yeah, this thing shoots out freaking lightning balls right in front of you. See a little graphical glitch right in the center of these things. Come at me. What are you waiting for, buddy? Come on. Alright, we're gonna move on. Boom. I particularly love using the solid cannon because it is fantastic for running and gunning. Because these little energy balls will stay in place for a couple seconds after you fire them. So as long as you're moving forward ahead, if there's any raptors or whatnot chasing you or about to jump on you from behind, they'll land right into the ball, and you'll basically get a cheap counter bonus. And that's it for me using this weapon for now. So let's get my shotgun back out. Alright, let's go back down here. Yeah, as I thought, 10. You gotta kill at least 10 raptors in an area in order to get a damage bonus of 6,000. Typically. Okay. I'll try to do my best here to cut out the grind fest as much as possible so you guys aren't just sitting here watching me go to town on raptor after raptor after raptor, because I'm pretty sure some of you are probably starting to feel a bit bored by now. So, I promise to, I'm promising to start doing the jump cuts and whatnot here after this. Go back up. Fantastic. Okay, I decided to come back here and reload. I think all the raptors in the last 4 areas are almost all gone at this point. So, now that I got all this extra points to spend, actually, let me stock up on a healing item. Let's put that there. Actually, since these suckers do enough damage on hard mode anyway, I'm going to get rid of the hemostat and put in its place just another medpack L. There, now I got M's, L's, and a resuscitation pack. I'm pretty good on healing items for now. So now let's make my little gun a beast, shall we? There. Save again. Okie dokie. Now that I got more ammunition with the solid cannon than my shotgun, I'm going to use my solid cannon as my primary weapon. Oh, and before I forget, I suppose I should show this. Attack is 70, speed is 60, and range is 50. Destroys cells by way of vibration. Effective for a few seconds even after initial fire. Yeah, basically, this thing is like a third energy powered vibrator. It will literally kill you. Yes, I kind of went there. Because, honestly, let's be real here. When you really stop to... when you really just listen to it, it sounds kind of like a ridiculous way to freaking die, right? Like it vibrates your cells or something to death or something like that. But, of course, after you stop to think about it, I suppose there's an actual science to it, but I'm pretty sure, like, if it vibrated your cells or your cells or your molecular structure or whatever enough to where it just literally tears you apart within milliseconds or something. Yeah, I guess that could be a pretty painful way to die if you think about it like that, but at first, it just sounds ridiculous. How this weapon kills its targets, I mean. Okay, we're approaching Jungle Area 2. North Route 1, I mean. Okay. Go to town on you bitches. Come at me. Wonder if that's all of them. Looks like it. They're all gone. Every last one of them. So, back to the water tower we go. Okay, let's reload. I don't think I actually mentioned it yet. I am not playing this on native PlayStation 1 hardware. I am playing this on the ePCXE 2.0.5 emulator. That's why the game looks a lot prettier in certain respects than probably some of you who've actually played this game on the PS1 might remember it. Like the character models looking a lot more sharp and stuff, and no dithering to be seen. You know, those jagged edges that you'd see on character models and, well, everything in a PS1 game, really. Because, well, PS1 models are not meant to look this sharp. But me, personally, I kind of like the look anyway. But that's just a personal preference thing. But the nice thing about emulation is you can turn on the dithering effect anyway. That's a nice old Jeep that we got lying there. Ah, you fucker. I chat about Jeep and I get freaking headbutted for trouble. You motherfuckers. Can I just admire the scenery in peace? Oh yeah. Speaking of scenery, I haven't actually looked at this place much at all, have I? For part of a military installation that supposedly only got transferred here recently, everything looks like it's aged quite a bit, wouldn't you say? It is a control panel for checking the operation of the water tower. It is completely rusted. It's locked from the other side. It can't be unlocked from this side. Duh. It looks like a very old sign. Military facility up ahead, a missile silo. This route has been closed due to unusual outbreak of poisonous plants. They are scheduled to be incinerated starting next week. So the question is, were they ever incinerated considering how old the sign is? This is where our person went up. It is a water supply tank. The surface is heavily corroded. It doesn't seem like rust, but probably caused by the rain of this world. So, what I take from that is, don't drink the rainwater in this world. Yeah, well, it's not fresh in my mind. I guess I will mention how exactly you're supposed to make the blue raptors show up. Basically, you string as high a combo in a certain area as you possibly can before moving on to another raptor-infested area. And that's typically how you'll get them to show. I think you typically got to get like a combo of like 20 plus or something in the area before being able to fight a pack of blue raptors. So a weapon like the solid cannon is very handy for a task like that. Of course, you can always just play on the safe side and make sure to kill every basic raptor in an area before you move on to another. Shit. Well, 23 is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's enough. Alright, let's move on. First, that's also an option. Okay. Let's see if they'll show up now. Look at those beauties. So, let me get my shotgun out. And shoot them. See that? Nothing. They're tanks. Like I said. But, with a weapon like the solid cannon... you're able to make short work of them. See those points? These suckers are worth a lot. Like a fucking lot. So, I killed 2 of them with relative ease, even though I admittedly use a very cheap weapon. If you really want to have serious bragging rights, try taking them on with something like a shotgun or something here, and get a no damage bonus to boot, which, well, I think I've only ever been able to do once in my entire history of this game. And that's because I managed to fight them in an area where I was able to evade them as long as I stayed on my toes. Because, well, trying to fight them with basic weaponry and getting no damage bonus to boot is a real pain in the ass because those suckers are fucking tanks on legs. They're like Metal Gears, if you will. Hey, a healing item thing. Go ahead and grab that. The rubbish is blocking a tunnel path. There seems to be moss of some sort on pieces of concrete. Okay, let's just go ahead and take this. I mean, might as well. Thought you could sneak attack me, huh? But no. I got me a lovely little ball shooting weapon. This must be what it feels like to be Zeus. Kind of. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be more. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut things off here. I think this will be a good stopping point for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Dino Crisis 2. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. We can continue exploring this area that we continue exploring the military base that's up ahead in the next episode. And well, I'm just happy to be playing this game again after so long. Like I said, it's one of my favorites from the PlayStation 1, so I'm gonna have a blast playing. It, if nothing else. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Take care.